What is up, you guys? This is D-Man HD, and I am back. And today we are doing our Week 5 game predictions. Last week, I'm recording this honestly at the halftime of the Packers and the Falcons, where the Packers are leading 20-3. So either way, we are going to go 12-3 or 11-4. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans game did not happen. It actually got postponed to Week 7, I believe. If you guys did not know, I'm actually going to be away from Tuesday to next Monday. So I'm recording literally every video of this week on Monday night. I'm going to be editing it throughout the week, but I will be gone from Tuesday to next Monday. So I'm trying to get every video I can recorded. Let's get right into it. So right now, like I said, if I do fall under 500, I will do a punishment. It's any punishment of your guys' choice, nothing too crazy, nothing like get a tattoo or dye my hair, but if you want me to do the one chip challenge, something like that, I can definitely do that for you guys. Let's get into it. We got the 3-1 Bears and the 3-1 Buccaneers. I'm going to take Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They look like an amazing team. Tom Brady isn't looking like, his old self, and I'm saying this after a 5-touchdown, 369-yard passing performance, but he's throwing a lot of picks and pick sixes. I don't know if it's because he's anticipating a different separation, or he's not expecting the corners to jump it, but either way, Tom Brady is not looking like Tom Brady in the sense that, Tom Brady last year didn't throw a lot of picks. This year, he's already thrown, I believe, 3 or 4 pick sixes. So, he's costing his team, but they're not losing. I'm going to take the Buccaneers, though. I don't know what the Bears' quarterback situation is. They benched Trubisky, but Foles put up 11 points against the Colts. Granted, the Colts have a pretty good defense, but you put up 11 points, Trubisky's benched. It's a very, teeter-totter, seesaw type quarterback room. It's 1 week you can go Foles, 1 week you can go Trubisky. I think the Bears could be looking at a quarterback in this draft class, if we're being honest, but they might be too successful. They might be in the 8-7 win range, which might push them back out of one of the top 3 quarterbacks of Kyle Trask, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Trey, those 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, so the problem with that is the fact they might fall out. Trey Lance, I should say. I don't know why I was blanking on that. I was trying to pass it off. Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence, and Justin Fields, if they get to 7-9 wins, they could be out of the range for those quarterbacks. But I'm talking way too much. I'm going to take the Buccaneers. The Rams and the Washington football team, I'm going to take the Rams. And once again, that is my lock of the week, actually, guys. I'm taking the Rams in my lock of the week 2 weeks in a row. I don't know why I'm picking the Rams, but last week I picked the Rams and they won. It was a close game against the Giants, but the Rams are my lock of the week. Bills at Titans. I'm going to take the Bills for 2 reasons. They look like a really good football team. That's not even me being a biased Bills fan. They look amazing. The offense is playing amazing. Defense isn't playing all that well, but you can say that for a lot of defenses. They're not playing well because they didn't have any training camp to get, used to it, and it's I'm trying to think of the word get loose. That's what that's what I was trying to think of. They could get loose. Titans, if this game does happen, we will know on Tuesday, because if the Titans do not have another positive COVID test on Tuesday, the game most likely will happen. But the Titans did have 18 COVID cases throughout the weekend. That is just a ridiculous amount. And I don't think if the Titans have a negative test, they won't be able to practice until Wednesday. So you don't have practice on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You only have 3 days of practice. Buffalo had every single day of practice. I think Buffalo's going to win this game. Eagles at Steelers. I'm going to take the Steelers in this one. The Eagles were my upset of the week last week, and they actually did defeat the 49ers in a very close game, but I'm going to take the Steelers to win this one. Steelers well rested. They had all their practices last week. They had no COVID cases. And the Steelers players were very, very mad that they had to deal with the fact that the Titans got COVID, but they didn't, and their bye week's getting pushed back. Because if you look into it, like I was saying, the Steelers players were very pissed off the fact that they their bye week was pushed over. Eric Ebron even said something like the sense of his kid's birthday party was scheduled for the Steelers' original bye week, and now he has to miss his kid's birthday party because of the Titans. I think the Steelers come out angry, and I think they win. Cardinals at Jets. I think the Cardinals have to win this game. The Jets look like they're not going to have Sam Darnold. The Cardinals are the much better football team. They need to bounce back. They lost 2 weeks in a row. They lost to the Detroit Lions, and they lost to the Carolina Panthers, 2 teams who are not that good, and they lost to both of them. Cardinals need to step back, or we overhype the Cardinals, and this could be the end of their season already. Chiefs at Raiders. I think the Chiefs are going to win. They just beat the New England Patriots. Yes, they had no Cam Newton, but the Chiefs look like the best team in football. They are not going to be beaten. It's going to be an amazing matchup that Thursday night. The Bills and the Chiefs could be a possible battle of 2 5-0 teams. I'm going to take the Chiefs in this one. It's weird that they had like a little gap here. Jaguars at Texans. I'm looking at like the other games to see if I could have like any other as like my upset of the week, because this might be it. Would you consider the Texans beating the Jaguars an upset? I guess so, right? With the current records that they have, 0-4, 1-3. Bill O'Brien did just get fired, so I'm going to take the Texans as my upset of the week. You can tell me down below if it is considered an upset, but I don't know if it is. They have a worse record, so I'm going to go by that logic that it is an upset of the week. We got the Ravens and the Bengals. I'm going to take the Ravens. The Ravens are a very good football team. They beat the Washington football team. Joe Burrow got his first win last week, and yeah, Ravens. I think the Ravens are a better football team. They're going to win. Carolina Panthers and the 0-3 Falcons. As of right now, they are losing 20-3 at halftime, so they could be 0-4. I'm going to take the Panthers to win this game. I don't know what's happening in Carolina. Like, Teddy Bridgewater's playing well. I don't know what it is with Teddy Bridgewater. When a star player goes out, he like really shines. I mean, last year, the star player for the Saints was Drew Brees. He comes in, he shines. They were like 3-4-0, maybe 5-0 with Teddy Bridgewater, and Christian McCaffrey goes out, and the Panthers are winning games. I mean, it's pretty impressive what the Panthers are doing, and the Falcons seem to have no identity on defense at all. I don't know if the Carolina Panthers defense can stop the Falcons, so that might be like the big factor, but I'm going to take the Falcons in this one. Dolphins at 49ers. I'm going to take the 49ers in this one. They looked awful against the Eagles on Sunday Night Football, but I'm going to believe even if Jimmy Garoppolo cannot come back this week, C.J. Beathard is going to be their quarterback. Nick Mullins looked absolutely awful. He gave the Eagles so many points with his pick sixes, turnovers. I think C.J. Beathard is going to be the quarterback, and I think this is the week where we start wondering when Tua is going to be thrown into the Miami offense and be the starting quarterback. Dallas Cowboys hosting the New York Giants. I'm going to take the Cowboys. They need this win. Joe Judge and the Giants, they are lost. They don't know what to do on offense. They don't know what to do on defense. They played a pretty well-rounded game against the Los Angeles Rams, which I thought the Rams were just going to run away with it, and it just was not the case. I'm going to take the Cowboys in this one. They are 1-3 this year. I don't know what to tell the Cowboys fans. I mean, like, you're one recovered onside kick from being 0-4. But my new rule is for when it comes to the Cowboys is if they are playing a team over 500, I'm picking the team that they're playing, because it seems like Dak Prescott cannot beat a team over 500. Even if he plays well, he cannot win the game. And you can blame the defense, but I'm looking at the quarterback. When the defense isn't playing well, the quarterback has to step up and win the game. Look at what Josh Allen does. The defense did not play well against the Raiders, and he stepped up and he played well. Hurt and all. I'm going to take the Cowboys in this one to win it, though. They need to start really grooving better, because if they don't, they could lose the division to the Eagles. But this division is nowhere from being over, because it's a 1-2-1 team winning the division right now. We got the Colts and the Browns. I'm going to take the Colts in this one, actually. The Browns have surprised me. I think the Colts just have a better defense than the Browns. I don't know what Phillip Rivers and that offense is going to do against the Browns defense, but I like the Colts, and this is a low-scoring game, maybe like 20-17, something like that area. I'm going to take the Colts. Broncos at Patriots. I'm going to take the Patriots. They will not have Cam Newton because he has to be out for at least next week as well due to the fact that he tested positive for COVID this past weekend. So he has to miss that next game as well. But I'm still going to take the Patriots. They played well against the Chiefs until the second half. It looks like Jarrett Stidham's going to be the quarterback for next week. I think he's going to be a better position than Brian Hoyer, so I'm going to take the Patriots. We got the Vikings going to Seattle. I'm going to say the Seahawks remain undefeated, and they go 5-0. Seattle's looking amazing. Russell Wilson is a true MVP candidate. He's definitely going to get some votes this year if he does not win it. So think about that. Russell Wilson has yet to receive an MVP vote. We got the Chargers and the Saints. I'm going to take the Chargers. Even if Michael Thomas does not play, I think the Saints are going to win. But I truly think Michael Thomas is finally going to be back for the Saints offense, and it's going to help Drew Brees and that offense be so much better. That's going to be my predictions, guys. We are doing really well in these predictions. We're only getting, since week 1, 3 to 5 incorrect. Maybe I think the most we had since week 1 was 6 incorrect. So we are really killing it this season on predictions. Let me know how you guys are doing on your predictions. And as always, I'm D-Man HD, and I'm out. Peace.